So, having made all my travel plans, I was able to depart right on time for 12 o'clock noon takeoff as planned for my international flight plan. And this flight was a little bit unusual in that I just made a straight out departure, no turns. I just got on course and contacted the air traffic controllers, and they assigned me waypoints of Gorizia, Italy, and then Divača, Slovenia, before proceeding to my destination in Croatia. So I just steadily climbed up until I was well over the clouds, and they pretty much let me fly as high as I wanted to. So it was perfect for the direct solar power, and just nice smooth air over the clouds, just cruising along, enjoying the view, navigating by GPS. Just cruising over the clouds, 7,100 feet and 5.7 miles from Gorizia. Here on the left center, going down lower, you can see the Gorizia airport. It's all grass, big open field. And then I'm crossing the border into Slovenia. Gliding down 7,000 feet, and for Divača, Slovenia, 18 miles to Divača. There's the ocean over there. The Slovenian air traffic controllers were very nice. They let me fly as high as I wanted, and that was great until I got into Croatia, and then the air traffic controllers asked me to fly lower and lower as I approached the ocean, and I was surprised how high the terrain was. I always like to have a landing area in mind in case of a power failure. Even the electric motor might fail someday. It's never happened, but so some kind of anxious minutes flying low over forest, but I eventually made it to Grobnik airport, which was a welcome sight, and wasn't sure of the wind direction, so I landed towards the sea, which I didn't realize the runway was downhill this direction. It took me a lot of brakes to get the airplane stopped, but the runway was plenty long, so I didn't have any problem getting it down. I would have, if I'd known, I would have landed uphill because the wind was just light from the south. You can sort of see I've got my left wing down to try to compensate for this crosswind here. That's why. Well, made it to Croatia, landed here. Just perfect because it's got the hills here for soaring and the ocean. You can't quite see it, it's just over the hills there. But it's hot and sunny, and we're here. So since it was so hot on the ground, I decided to just make a local flight until my friends arrived. I was waiting for another pilot, Thomas, to arrive from his airport on the Istria Peninsula. He was driving in, so I figured I'd just go up and see the area. I got permission from the air traffic controllers at Rijeka Airport, and they gave me permission to make a local flight just on the hills behind the airport. And right next to the airport is this racetrack for people who practice racing cars here, so looks like a nice spot for their sport. Then I went up on the ridge and found some thermals and slope lift, and a couple paragliders are also flying up there. And I flew up there long enough to fully recharge my batteries, so when I landed, batteries were full, and I was ready to take off the next day early in the morning, which was my plan. So that all worked out very nicely. Lots of sun. I had the charger on board the airplane in case I needed to plug it in, but this day there was no need. I was able to land with the batteries fully charged.
Zoran.
Zoran. Okay, like.
It's Croatian name.
Okay.
Zora is like when sun is coming up.
Mhm.
That's Zora. So
Huh.
I'm Zora.
Okay.
In connection with this.
Well, local glider pilot here at Grobnik, Croatia.
Glider pilot and motor pilot, and I am first home builder here. I make American KR1
Oh yeah.
and KR2. KR2 is here, but KR1 I saw.
Okay. Well, here's my camping spot for the night. Home sweet home, away from home. Yeah. Plenty of food and drinks and other equipment.